Good morning, everyone. This video is 3 habits to be more confident. So my name is Kelly. My page is about confidence. It's about keeping things connected, keeping things clean, and it's all about self-care. And I've learned a couple things along the way as a new mom, an aspiring business owner, and now I'm an employee, and I have to kind of figure out that balance again. So I had to find out what were the ways that I could just be more confident, like what I need to do to make sure that I could handle all of this without having a nervous breakdown, because life doesn't stop happening. In fact, it almost feels like it's happening more when you've got more going on. And I was starting to lose myself, and if I lose myself, then that means I'm not going to be the mom that I want to be. Not that I'm a good mom or a bad mom or whatever. It's just the mom that I want to be. I'm not going to be her if I don't put habits in place that help me be more confident. So we're going to start with routines. Number 1 is routines. And routine is how you start your day, how you're going to take away that fight or flight feeling. And that gives me safety, and if that gives me safety, then I am free to do other things that make me feel more confident. So one of the routines that I have is I wake up before everyone else in my family. I have a boyfriend, a common law partner, hubby, whatever you want to call him, and I help him get ready for work too, for the day. He's a welder. He works 10-hour days, and it can be pretty strenuous on him. So if we spend time in the morning together, then before he goes off to work, then I know that he's good, and that's part of it. And then after that, I is my girl's routine. We call her Briella. We call her B. Her name is Briella. And we have we're going to be implementing an evening routine, since I'll be going back to a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday job, just because that fits our lifestyle a bit better. So what I'm learning though, and I do have some cheat sheets because I will go all squirrely. And I don't have time to be a squirrel today. so, so, my morning, my routine before I wake up, before Briella wakes up, before Brad goes off, this is what I need to do. Right now, I wake up with him. I do his routine with him, and then I sit and I have coffee or whatever for about a couple minutes. Sometimes I doom scroll, and then I'm in like a whole whirlwind because I am losing track. I'm losing focus, and that's not good. I can't do that. If I do that, then I'm going to then it sets the day, and I don't want it to be like this. I need it to be like this, like just smooth, going with the issues, keeping myself regulated. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to stay regulated in terms of all the problems that are going to be happening or that could happen throughout the day. We want to be able to handle them because we don't want them to handle us. So I need to wake up at 5 a.m. before Brad wakes up at 6 a.m. So if I wake up and get myself ready first, and when I say get ready, I mean I am good for the day. Like, I will have my shoes on, or my shoes ready to go, and I'll know what I'll be making Briella for her lunch. I'll know what I am doing for, there's just a car outside and it distracted me. See, squirrel. So I need to make sure that my routine is in place before I take care of others. We want to take care of ourselves first before we take care of others. We need to fill our own cup first. These are things you probably heard before, but these are the things that I've really learned as a new mom, and I realize how important they are. They are so important, and I wish that I implemented them earlier when Briella was younger. She's 5 now. I wish I did this when she was like 2 years old, 3 years old, because I feel like that would have given her stability more. It would have given us all more stability if we had these routines in place. And I didn't. I just went like flowing with the wind, wherever it blew us, wherever it went. And during the pandemic, that was kind of the best course of action. And now we're not there anymore, right? So, and okay, so we got my routine, and then Brad's routine, and then B's routine. Routine is crucial for her too. So if I'm not ready to wake her up, and then I just wake her up, she'll just watch TV, whatever. It's not good. I don't want that for her. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I don't know why I'm stuffed up right now. Anyway, probably spring stuff. Sorry, excuse me. um, B's routine is important, of course, because it's going to teach her how to have a routine. It's going to teach her to be regulated. It's going to teach her the importance of all these things, that when life gets crazy and she needs to learn how to manage her stress, she'll know to go back to routines too. So these are things I just want to instill with her. So, and that just means that when I wake her up, I can stay with her. I can help get her up. We don't. She doesn't usually come down on her own. Like, we're not there yet. Or that, like, come downstairs, I mean. So she doesn't wake up on her own. I have to wake her up, and she's gonna be at her care before school, like an hour and a half earlier than she is now, in like a week from today, which is bonkers to me. Like, I'm just like, I can't believe this is my life now, but I am excited for it, and it's gonna be really exciting. And it's going to give us opportunities to be more of a wholesome family rather than me working like sporadic hours. And yeah, so her having a routine will give her these skills as well. Give her these habits and these tools for when life gets crazy. And I think the world is only going to get crazier since she's 5, and this world is already crazy as it is. So, and then the last routine I set in, so this is like part 1A, like 1A, B, C. So the PM routine, the evening routine, bedtime routine is the other routine, because I do like to be free flowing. I have some whimsy in me, and I gotta keep that going. So the word routine used to scare me, but I realize now that it gives me safety and security, and that helps me be more confident. That helps me take care of myself. So, in PM routine is bedtime. Like, before we go to bed, what are we doing? Oh, okay, so are the dishes done from supper? Do we know what's going on? Are we ready for bed? We want to be asleep by 9:30, because we have to wake up at these early times. So we have to make sure we're going to get an adequate amount of time. Did we read today? Did we play today? Did we get fresh air? I want to make sure all those things are part of it before we get ready for bed. Are we going to do, or which pajamas are we going to wear? She only wears 2. And this is like more her routine. And then once we have our routine is like 5 minutes, like brush your teeth and hop into bed. But with her, it's giving her those routines, instilling routines for her at bedtime, so she knows that it's a safe place to be too. Because I want to make sure she doesn't have, my biggest responsibility, I think, as a mom, is giving her a childhood she doesn't have to recover from. So that is like, whoa. Like, when I put those two together, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Because a lot of I'll probably do another video on this, but I've connected that trauma we're dealing with our trauma in our 20s. We're dealing with our childhood trauma in our 20s, in our 30s, and we're projecting, and we're doing that sort of thing. So, like I said, that's another video for another day. But giving her those routines and making sure she knows that sleep is an essential part of your well-being, and how you repair, how you re-energize, how you heal. And I'm not allowed to say that word as a holistic nutritionist, but it's a part of the healing process. It's a part of the recovery process. It's a part of the detox process. And I want to make sure she knows that it is a good way to feel safe and you can sleep properly. So those are our routines. That's part 1. Part 2, habit number 2, is having a savory, balanced breakfast every morning. Now, this could be another video too, but I've learned that I don't want a sweet breakfast. I want it to be savory. I want it to be, I want it to have certain nutrients. I want it to be balanced. I want there to be protein and fats and some fiber. And the carbs will go into that a little bit, but I want to make sure that I have the energy and the nutrients I need to keep my hormones balanced, to keep myself satiated, to keep myself with the proper brain power. Like, your brain is mostly fat, so you want to have those healthy fats. You want to have avocado, yogurt, and you can have a Greek yogurt with a little bit of honey on it, with some granola, with whichever, like that would be like, I know it's a little bit sweet with the honey, but just something to I think give it a little bit more balance. There's a Uber. There is another driver outside that distracted me, so I probably need to find a better place than to do it by the windows. But I just have the best lighting over here. So I want to have a savory breakfast. Savory is also better for your hormones. You need that salt, you need that fat, you need those things that are going to help your hormones be balanced. That's a totally other situation. You probably know that if you're part of if you're a woman, you probably know that you need to keep your hormones balanced. So again, that's another video. So another thing is that you don't want to spike your sugars. So that's why we want to do savory as well. We want to do savory. We want to make sure that it is packed with protein and all the goods. Okay. So my third and last one, it kind of ties in here, but it's a different part of it. It's self-care. I practice self-care, whether that's a face mask, whether that is taking 10 minutes for alone time. And I need alone time as an empath, as an introvert, as just a mom. I need that quiet time. I need to not just check the boxes off. I don't want to make a to-do list. I just want to sit there and be present with myself. And that will give me self-love, self-care. And sometimes that also means going out with my friends, seeing my friends, giving them time, because life can be so crazy that our schedules don't align for weeks or months at a time, and I am just lost being like, okay, a text message isn't going to cut it, a phone call isn't going to cut it. I need to feel my friends, I need to hug them, I need to embrace with them and spend time together, because that not only nourishes our friendship, but it nourishes our soul and our mind and our emotions, and that's what's going to carry us through and help us be more confident later. So when we can do these things, and I mean, this could be going for yoga, this could be going to the gym, this could be going to do a lot of things. Like, self-care there's so many different types of things that you can do for self-care, which is, again, as you can see here, I'm gonna have some videos coming up, so make sure you like and subscribe if you like this sort of content, because I want to make sure that I give you value. I want to make sure that I put this designation as a holistic nutritionist to use, because it's so powerful, it's so important to me, and I want to help people. I want to help moms. I want to help new moms find their confidence again, because I feel like I lost myself along the way. And if you know me personally, we had a pretty terrible 6 months, a lot of loss, a lot of mourning, a lot of grief, and it rocked me. And I didn't know, and if I let it rock me, I wouldn't have got back up again. So this is why these routines, this nourishment, this self-care, that's why it's super important that we do these things, so that we can be more confident, and that one day I can have another prosperous business again, because I kind of had to let that go as I was finding myself, and I want that back. So I'm trying to do new things. I'm becoming more educated, and that's part of self-care as well. So this is my personal journey, and you probably have one of your own. So maybe we can put our journeys together. Maybe we can follow each other. If you are looking for someone to kind of not hold your hand, but walk alongside with you, definitely like and subscribe, because I'd love to connect with you too. And definitely leave a comment if I should follow you on your journey, or let me know where you are in your journey, because I'm rooting for you, and I just wish you nothing but the best. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've got to go do some more things before I start my last shift at my evening job, so that I can be a better mom, because I made that decision and it was super hard, but it got me where I am today, and I'm super grateful for it. So there are more videos to come. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Have a good Friday. Bye.